Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another action-packed episode of AWIPOD, a work-in-progress wrestling podcast. I, of course, am your host, Brent Piles, and with me, as always, is a man from the land of Canton. He is the mayor of Canton. Mayor, how are you doing?
Man, I am doing fantastic. This feels like it's the War of the Worlds. I forget who the guy that read the commentary, and it just felt like you're talking to him, but you could visualize everything, and that's how it feels right now because we cannot see each other. We're just recording. We're breaking the fourth wall right now, letting everyone know we can't see each other. So it is what it is, but it is a fantastic night in Canton, Ohio, and here with my good friend, Mr. Brent Piles, and we're getting ready to watch some wrestling, but not each other.
No, we're not going to be able to see each other. This is like the old days of doing podcasting when you used to do it via Skype and you would just hear the person's voice and not see them, which is what we're doing here today. We're not using Skype, obviously, because Skype is not even a thing anymore.
It's not? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, no, I think this year in like April or May, March or April, they finally got rid of it. Yeah, Skype's not a thing anymore.
And I can't even FaceTime you to see you because I don't think I can.
I don't even have an iPhone, so no, you couldn't FaceTime me, even if you wanted to.
Do you think this is how the great Brian Last and Jim Cornette do their podcast, not looking at each other?
Probably. I mean,
I feel like they don't see each other.
I haven't listened to that podcast in a very long time, but yeah, you're probably right. They probably can't see each other. They probably still do it the old-fashioned way. They probably call each other on the phone, like a landline.
Yeah. Cornette definitely has a rotary phone still in his house.
He does. Yeah, one of those ones people out there probably don't know what a rotary phone is. Well, they probably do if they listen to this show because we're fucking old fuckers. But yeah, that's what he's got. He's got to call up Brian Last out in wherever he lives. I don't know. I'm just going to assume because you had a work function on Saturday night that you did not see WrestlePalooza.
I missed all the Palooza. I missed all the wrestling. And I know the results, but I didn't get to see any of it other than a few clips because the way that I watch it isn't like most. I have something that does not record pay-per-views, but I can see them. So I could not rewind it to watch it.
All right. Yeah. I actually found a different means of watching this pay-per-view as well because I was not paying $30 to ESPN to do it. I would say that you didn't really miss a whole lot. It wasn't a great show. I mean, a couple of the matches were good. I thought the best match was definitely Io versus Stephanie Vaquer. The Brock Cena match was an absolute complete fucking waste of goddamn time. And it really kind of just pisses me off because they've already wasted John Cena's retirement run with, a 6 months heel run that didn't fucking work out. And now they've wasted one of his last matches. Like, I think he's got like 3 or 4 matches left, and they waste it by having him get squashed by Brock Lesnar. I just don't see the fucking point of it. And the thing that makes me most mad about this is that this probably leads to this being John Cena's final matches against Brock Lesnar, where he has to, get his comeback and beat Brock Lesnar, and that's supposed to be the big send-off that we want from him. Me personally, I don't like that. I think that it's fucking dumb that they even wasted a match of his to have him get fucking beat down by Brock Lesnar. Like, it's just a waste of time. I don't understand it.
I think the worst thing of all of it isn't just for us wrestling fans that love this so much and have followed John Cena all this time. Like, this was the first thing that they gave to their new audience that they've gained on ESPN. Like, they've spent all this money promoting to ESPN. They've been on all of the First Watch, Stephen A. Smith, all of the ESPN shows building this up. So all of these new customers that they have, and they basically shit on a tray and said, this is the new food that we're ready to serve you. Like, I don't understand that at all. Like, it just has to be like, you have one opportunity to make a new customer and win them over. And for the entire show, I feel like they didn't do that. But even more so, the match that they really built up, Cena and Lesnar, was a squash. Like, that doesn't seem like something a new customer, a new viewer would like at all.
Yeah, it did, and it was the first match that they put out there too, it makes it even less sense. I will say I didn't watch the Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre match just because I think it was getting late and I had to pick my son up from work or something like that, and I just turned it off after the what was the last match I watched?
I'm guessing Punk and AJ and Becky and Rollins closed the show, right? Or was it Seth and McIntyre?
McIntyre
Drew McIntyre and Cody.
Yeah, McIntyre and Cody closed the show because, after the AJ Lee, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch match, that's when I turned it off. Yeah, which that match was fun. The tag team match was what it was. I mean, it wasn't like the greatest match ever, but I wouldn't say it was bad either. I would give the show as a whole a C plus, C minus, probably a C minus, and that's usually not good for any premium live event, but it's certainly not good for one where, like you said, you're kind of kicking off to a new audience, and I don't think you drew anyone back in with what you showed them, in my personal opinion.
I mean, and the thing that I really don't understand, this is ESPN. This is big time. This is new audience. This is grabbing new customers. And I know you don't like the guy, but I feel like he really has that outreach to the new people that they're trying to reach, and that's Logan Paul. He wasn't part of the show whatsoever, was he?
No, he wasn't on the show at all, no.
They didn't even have him interfere with anything. Cody, Drew, nothing?
I mean, unless he interfered in the Cody match, which I didn't see anything about that, so I'm assuming it didn't happen. Yeah, no, he wasn't on it.
Wow. I'm surprised that they didn't have him do anything. Like, he's the guy that reaches the crowd that I feel like they're trying to pick up.
Yeah, I can't really disagree with you there. And me not liking the guy more has to do with the person in real life, not the person that I see on TV at wrestling. And you're not supposed to like that person anyway. So whatever. I know, but I know I get exactly what you're saying because he's sort of the younger people. Younger people pay attention to him, and it might have got more eyeballs on the show had he had a match or been involved in it somehow. I don't know. The whole thing was just kind of like blah, and you didn't expect that going in.
No. I was kind of hyped for it, and then I wasn't hyped because I knew I was going to miss it. So I just kind of was chalking it up as a letdown personally. But not to mention, it just was a ridiculous amount of hassle for people to try to figure out how to even watch this thing.
Do you have any group texts for work? Like, do you have fucking a group text of people that you work with?
No. I don't talk to anybody.
I fucking do, and it's really irritating me right now that they've chosen right now to tell somebody happy birthday. With all due respect, fuck your birthday. I don't give a fuck about your birthday. Stop texting me. We're not working. You people don't fucking exist to me.
Yeah, no one but my boss has my phone number that I work with.
So I kind of have, with my job, I kind of have to be in touch with the salespeople and all the other people. So we have to have a fucking group chat, which is supposed to be about work, not telling people happy fucking birthday. I'm sorry. I don't hold any grudges against my coworkers, but I don't give a fuck about any of their birthdays, and I don't expect them to give a fuck about mine. And if they ever texted me in this group and said happy birthday, I'd be like, do not fucking tell people it's my birthday. I will kill you.
Unless you have earthquake memorabilia.
Yeah, the only person that gets to know when it's my birthday is the mayor because he sends good presents. The rest of you guys can all go fuck yourselves. I'm not a 10-year-old girl. I don't need you to tell me happy birthday. Anyway, so, and I didn't see any of the AEW show, which I did want to see it, but I haven't seen any of it yet. I did see that Edge sort of paid homage to John Cena during the tag team match. He did the You Can't See Me, and he even gave one of the FTR guys an AA, too. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Wow. So do you think that what I predicted, are you up to at least a 2% chance it'll happen?
That did move me up to a 2% chance. Okay. And I'm going to move myself up to a 3% chance, and that 1% is just going to come from hope that it's his last match is against fucking Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. I don't want to see it again. Not that I saw it this time, but I've seen it enough.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was, remember, I don't know if you were watching wrestling in 2014, but it was SummerSlam 2014 all over again.
Just the Suplex City where he did nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the same thing. It was the exact same match. I thought I was fucking. I was like, wait a minute, have I been transported to 2014?
I think that's when I quit watching for about 2 years. I'm
It could have
terrible with
been too.
timelines, but I feel like right after Punk retired or quit or got fired or whatever you want to call it, I maybe watched for like a year after that. So it probably falls around that timeline.
Yeah, that's about around the same time because Punk would have left Royal Rumble after the Royal Rumble event. Sounds about right. So yeah, I mean, it left a bad taste in my mouth. I wasn't happy with especially not the John Cena match. I don't know anybody besides people who are Brock Lesnar fans that was happy with it. I didn't see anybody online that said they were happy about it. Not one person.
No, I mean, and I do like Brock Lesnar as a professional wrestler. I just don't need to see him do that.
In my humble opinion, Brock Lesnar is only fun to watch when he wrestles with someone smaller than him. Um, those are the only times his matches are fun, when he wrestles anybody his size, or I was going to say bigger, but there's not a whole lot bigger than him. It's just
No.
boring to me. It seems the same shit. But like when he wrestles Seth Rollins or Finn Balor or even
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio has better matches with fucking Brock Lesnar than goddamn Roman Reigns ever had, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. Didn't he have a match with AJ one time? Or no, it was Finn Balor. It was Finn.
He
Finn
did
had
have a match with. He had a match with AJ too that was great too at Survivor Series. Remember when Survivor Series used to be like SmackDown versus Raw?
Yes, that's the one I'm thinking of then.
And he had won the year before that against Daniel Bryan too, and Daniel Bryan and him were both champions. That was also really good. And then but he had the one with Finn that was great, and he had a couple of really good matches with Seth. So like I know a lot of people feel a certain way about Brock Lesnar for things that may or may not have happened. And I totally get that and I understand it. But like when I watch wrestling, I find that it's best to try to just focus on what the character does on the TV as opposed to who the person is in real life, because those people aren't our heroes. You know what I'm saying? Most of them aren't someone that you should look up to. So that's just kind of my outlook on how you should do wrestling.
Yeah, I 100% agree. And I really enjoyed his babyface run when he was wrestling with Roman, and he was just kind of like good old boy cowboy Brock.
I mean, I think a lot of people like that. I don't know if I don't think you're ever going to be able to get back to that now, in light of everything that's happened. But no, I think a lot of people thought that was a good thing, good stuff when he was Cowboy Brock. Yeah, like I had forgotten about that run with Roman because they actually did have some. They actually did have some good matches during that time. I remember that SummerSlam that year. I think there was like a fucking forklift involved and a whole bunch of shit, which was really cool. Yeah, that was really cool.
Tilted the ring. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, so they got the next show coming up is I think it's Crown Jewel, but it's in Perth, Australia.
Do you want to hear something crazy? It doesn't have to do with this conversation, but it just popped in my head.
Yeah.
You're mentioning new shows coming up. NXT is traveling right now, and they're going to be doing house shows, not even recorded shows. And I saw one was coming to Cleveland and one's coming to Columbus. And I checked the Cleveland one; it was sold out. I'm like, that's kind of a bummer. So I checked the Columbus one. Guess what these tickets are for a non-televised house show? The lowest end I could buy, $600.
Get the fuck out of here.
For an NXT house show. And this is the stuff that like pisses me off about TKO and their wrestling sales. Like they've priced families, like I don't want to brag, but I do better than a lot of people out there probably.
Right, yeah.
And I don't want to spend that kind of money. Like I can't justify it. It doesn't make sense. And then I feel bad about like someone who wants to take like his two kids to a show. It's like they're going to come up with $1,500, $1,800 to go watch a show.
And that's not even like a pay-per-view or even a Monday Night Raw. That's a house show for NXT. That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, I can't get it. Like, it doesn't make sense. Maybe they price those higher than the actual Raw and SmackDown because they've cut out all house shows now, right? Like WWE does no more house shows other than the Garden.
Yeah, right. Something like that.
So all their house shows are done. So
Yeah, I mean, I
instead of
remember when
doing
you
their
used.
house shows, they lump all the cost onto whatever they're doing, and now the prices are just astronomical. Your birthday sucks, fella.
I'm gonna fucking text fuck Taylor, his birthday, and all of you. Stop fucking texting. You fucking sons of bitches. I hope some of them listen to this podcast. Yeah, I fucking said it. Yeah, it's insane. I remember when you used to be able to get tickets you could get decent tickets for $20. I remember I got fucking tickets to SmackDown here and NXT up in Omaha the very next day, and to take, me, Rachel, and the kids, it was less than $200 for both shows.
Wow.
Yeah, no, some of those NXT house shows that I went to are some of the best wrestling shows that I've been to. And the one WWE house show that I went to, I thought it was more entertaining and better than any Raw or SmackDown I had been to in years. I just think that house shows give them a chance to sort of try things that they normally wouldn't try, and they can get more time because they're not being rushed because there's not TV time. So it does kind of suck that they took away house shows, not only because it helps for everybody to get out there and work more, but also I think it sucks for the fans because, like you said, now because there are no house shows is probably why some of the ticket prices are so much. And they say, oh, TKO's trying to get themselves out of debt. Well, how much do they get from fucking Saudi Arabia every time they run a fucking show there? How much are they going to get for fucking running the Royal Rumble there? How much are they going to get for having fucking WrestleMania there? You're still in debt. Go fuck yourself.
And the thing is, it's not just the tickets that they're selling. They're getting site fees. They're like the Super Bowl. Wherever they go, they're charging the city X number of dollars just to go there, so that it builds up their sales at the bars, at the restaurants, and whatnot. Like, they're legitimately getting site fees from these cities, millions and millions of dollars. Then they're having cities bid against each other. That's why they moved the WrestleMania that I was originally supposed to be in New Orleans, that they had The Rock come out and announce WrestleMania 2026 is going to be in New Orleans. And then they're like, never mind, Las Vegas outbid them 1 month later.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised, and a lot of people won't like this, if like WrestleMania from now on, it's going to be going back and forth from Vegas to Saudi Arabia, back to Vegas to Saudi Arabia, because they're going to let people keep bidding on it, like fucking like whatever it is. Nobody's going to put up more money than fucking Saudi Arabia.
No.
Because nobody else has that kind of money. You know what I mean?
No. It is kind of getting sickening, the business of the wrestling business. And I'll just throw it out there, but I think that at the Saudi WrestleMania in 2027, they're going to announce the sale to the Saudi government.
Maybe.
I have a feeling that that's going to happen.
I have a bad feeling that we're going to get a bunch of fucking dusty old farts out there trying to have one more match to get a pop for the Saudi crowd.
That's going to happen too.
I don't need, and I'm fine. Like, if they want to do like a 6-man tag team match where you put a couple of newer guys in with a legend, and they face a couple of newer guys and a legend, I don't have a problem with that. But I don't want to fucking see Shawn Michaels face The Undertaker, because who wants to see that anymore? It was cool at WrestleMania 25. It ain't cool at WrestleMania 44.
Yeah. I mean, I'm good. Like you said, if you put Shawn Michaels in a tag match with, I don't know, whatever hot tag team they have at the time.
Right.
Just say Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, because they're good.
That was on the tip of my tongue, yes.
Say those three want to wrestle whatever heel tag team conglomerate 3-man tag team they have. Say Hurt Business comes back.
Oh, you get fucking the New Day, and they can team with, I don't know, Booker T.
Yeah.
I don't know why Booker T and Shawn Michaels makes sense, but I don't know. They could work something out.
I'm sure they worked together before sometimes. So.
Yeah. Well, they were both in the NWO at one point.
That is true.
The WWF's version of the NWO. Yeah, but we're kind of 20 minutes deep, so we should probably get into the wrestling that we're going to watch for this evening. And that's going to be more of the Universal Wrestling Federation. We're going to give it one more try, Mayor, and see how it goes. Are you ready for some UWF?
Oh, yeah. We got Pink Room.
No, that's the AWA. No
Oh, that's
pink room.
AWA. Yeah.
It's a room full of cocaine for Herb Abrams.
I thought it said furry hour. That had a completely different meaning.
That's something you got to pay extra on pay-per-view for.
Herb
Herb
Abrams
Abrams here for cocaine. Well, when you're doing a bunch of cocaine, it makes you sweat, pal. I've heard. I don't know from experience.
I can't say.
Bruno Sammartino's here, and he said, "You want some? Come get some, Larry Zbyszko." That's what he said.
Didn't we watch his son wrestle last week?
We did. We watched him wrestle the unpredictable Cactus Jack. We're going to get Dangerous Dan Spivey this week.
Give me Dan Spivey and Cactus Jack. Let me watch that match.
We'll get Dr. Death again. Saw Dr. Death last week. Oh, and more David Sammartino. They really believe in this David Sammartino guy. And the Killer B Brian Blair. And Billy Jack, speaking of killers, Billy Jack Haynes, Colonel De Beers.
Colonel De Beers is such a great character.
Hey, how many De Beers do you think Colonel De Beers can drink?
Oh, not this guy again. It's Fat Shawn Michaels.
It's chubby Sean Hickenbottom.
I was going to say it's Sean Hickenbloatum.
Sean Hickenbloatum. That's good. I like that. And here comes the unpredictable Cactus Jack. Hopefully this isn't a fucking 20-minute fucking arm lock fest like this match with San Martino last week.
Didn't we see? We saw the Fat Shawn Michaels wrestle someone else last week, didn't we?
I think didn't Dr. Death beat him up?
Yeah, that's who it was.
It was either Dr. Death or I'm trying to figure out who else. I don't even fucking remember. Last week was a long time ago. It's a different person.
You're not going to probably get this deep cut here, but do you remember the video game Pit Fighter?
Yes.
You do?
I do, yeah. I remember Pit Fighter.
Well, the guy in the blue pants looks like one of the bums you fight in the first round.
He kind of does.
He
definitely has the hairstyle.
If you pull up the video game Pit Fighter, you'll see the resemblance.
We wouldn't be able to show it to each other because we can't see each other.
We can't see each other, but yeah.
No. Cactus Jack now biting. He's got the beads in his hair like the British Bulldog.
He does. He's got the reggae beads.
He does. I guess he must have just came back from Jamaica, man. Lot of mercy. Can you do a good Jamaican accent?
Queens, maybe.
Jamaican me crazy. Remember when Kofi Kingston was Jamaican?
Yeah, I loved when Triple H called him out on it too.
Yeah, that was funny. He said, I got a question. Matter of fact, I got a problem. Aren't you supposed to be Jamaican? I'm your accent.
Oh my gosh, that's great. I mean, he's Ghanan, isn't he? Isn't he from Ghana?
Yeah, he's from Ghana. Well, he's built from Ghana, West Africa. Yeah, definitely not Jamaican. But I guess that was like a character he was doing on the Indies, and that's what they brought him in to do. I don't know when they decided, you know what, this is ridiculous. You're not Jamaican. Still had the Jamaican music for years.
Do you think Obafemi is from whatever country they claim him to be from?
Yeah, probably. At this day and age, with Google and everything, I don't think you can really lie about where. But I guess you can. I don't
know. I just feel like I can't trust any country of origin of any wrestler anymore.
No. After what we've learned from our childhood, no.
After Damien Demento being from the planet Demento, like I just can't trust it.
I think it was from the outer reaches of your mind.
That's what it was. You're right.
Yeah. Damien Demento from the outer reaches of your mind. When he was on the Indies, he went by the name Mondo Clean.
Mondo Clean, as in like Mr. Clean?
I think so, yeah. I think maybe he was bald. I don't know. We should also, I was thinking about this. They have that one of the worst wrestling pay-per-views in history called Heroes of Wrestling, and I've never watched it, and so we should probably watch that because it's really bad.
I'm not familiar with it, so I'm up for it.
Okay, well, let's just say Jake Roberts drunk. Let's just say that.
Oh,
in the ring. Yeah.
I've seen that in person.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was about 2009 Jake Roberts. It was not a pretty sight.
Well, thank God he's got himself put back together now. That's good news for him. A slam on the outside by Cactus Jack. Is he going to do that awesome elbow off the apron? He is. Here we go.
We're going to get it.
Oh! Drop the elbow. Big elbow from Cactus Jack. He's unpredictable.
Remember Cactus Sack and Prickly Balls?
I do not.
You never watched, what was that? It was, God, I think it was now I'm forgetting it. Whatever, some Juggalo wrestling, but they spoofed over top of it. They kept calling them Cactus Sack versus Prickly Balls.
That does sound very Juggalo-ish. 100%.
I think it was like one of those VHS cassette tapes that got passed around through tape traders. I don't even remember the name of it now.
Juggalo Championship Wrestling, is that what it was?
I don't even know if they had created Juggalo Championship Wrestling yet. It might be.
Scott Cole, baby! We'll be taking on Dangerous.
Scotty Cole, baby.
Scotty Cole, baby. Cactus Jack won that last match, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. We got Santa Claus here,
who also is a Mick Foley impersonates him.
Oh, he brought us a credit card. Isn't that nice of him?
A free credit card? Wow.
I got to dial 1-900. That's not free, you lying son of a bitch.
520-1234.
Yeah, you can't dial 900.
Give it a call.
Oh, wow. Look at that TV.
Yeah, this big box TV and VCR and this. I think I had that keyboard.
A keyboard? Oh, wow. It's a catalog where you can buy rotary phones, ironically. Call now. $10 per call?
It just said free, and then it said $10 per call.
You know what I want? I want Christmas commercials to be fucking real now. I want the Christmas commercial depicting massive credit card debt. That's what I want to see. Oh, we got boxers, Joe Frazier, Larry Holmes, Ken Norton. I don't know what they're like. Oh, we don't have CTE. Oh, it's the Champions Forever. It's a VHS cassette tape with the fight of the century, the Rumble in the Jungle, the Patton in Manhattan. No, I made that one up. I don't know. That's not a thing. Were you ever a big boxing fan? God damn it!
Not particularly. No.
Yeah, me neither. I want to say like the most time I was interested in boxing was. Well, never really. I mean, when people are like, "Oh yeah, there's a big fight, people want to get together and watch it," like, yeah, whatever. But I'm not gonna like. I was never a person who was gonna order that myself. You know what I mean?
I got into like watching the Tyson fights whenever he'd come back from jail, basically.
Yeah.
And just because like my buddy's dad would always order it, and there'd be like a couple kids that would come over, but outside, we didn't even really care. We just got together for something.
Yeah. The parents watched the fights while the kids screwed around.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. As an adult, boxing didn't do much for me.
I get excited when Terrence Crawford is going to fight, and that's only because he's from Omaha. Otherwise, I wouldn't care.
Now, I like scripted boxing. I'll watch a Rocky movie any time of day, all day long, every day. If you told me Rocky 4 was on, I'm going to go watch it right now.
Danger, but not Rocky 5 because that movie sucks. Dan Spivey is here. There's actually Tommy Morrison has a great Crime and Sports episode.
Is that who he's fighting?
No, I'm just saying Tommy Morrison was in Rocky 5. And
you're talking Tom. Okay.
No, he's fighting. What is it? Something Cole. I can't remember. Something Cole, baby.
Not Keith Cole.
No, not Keith Cole. It was some other Kenneth Cole, maybe.
Kenneth Cole. I think that's a clothing brand, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. I don't know if it still is, but it was at one point.
I thought he was going to kip up.
Nah, probably not. Wouldn't it be great if he kipped up and he went, Kenneth Cole, baby? Put his hands
on the my gosh. He would have been a superstar well in his making.
I often
look on Spivey with the red pants and red boots.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than that Waylon Mercy gimmick.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Did he just pin him without pinning him? I don't think the referee understands the rules because he was still counting while Spivey was standing up. Like, no, he has to be like on him to pin him. That's it, right? 1, 2, 3, and that's the end. Kenneth Cole, baby.
That guy wish he didn't have to take that last power bomb.
I bet he did. I bet he did. Speaking of like Kenneth Cole, I often sit around and wonder, like, if Triple H had taken over creative for WWE sooner, like what the Undisputed Era could have done on WWE TV, not NXT. It would have been, I think, it could have been really good. Unfortunately, we will never know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Unfortunately, we will never. I still think that even though they never got to the main roster, the Undisputed Era, I think, would be in my top 5 to maybe even top 3 factions ever. I think.
Wow,
they were so good. It was such a they had such a good run in NXT. It was so good.
Yeah, I mean, I liked all 4 guys together. Do you remember the brief time that was like a 1-week thing where they had what was her name then? Ty Conti in it?
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
She came out in like, a black gi and was like, she's a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt. And she came out with him, and then the next week she was not with him anymore.
Yeah, that was her last time, yeah. Because I think there was like maybe it was Candice LeRae or something, because maybe they were feuding with Johnny Gargano, and maybe it was like Candice LeRae was with them, and so they needed like a girl to be with them, and so they picked Ty Conti.
It's got to be what it was. I just remember she was part of the Undisputed Era, and I thought it was – I'm getting them confused. Were they the Undisputed Era then?
Yeah, they were the Undisputed Era then, yeah.
What are they calling them now?
I have no idea. I know that Adam Cole, like, I think recently had to, like, be sidelined again with more concussion issues, so they think his career might even be over, which is tragic because Adam Cole's one of my favorites ever because he's always been really good to me, especially on the mic, in the ring, just an all-around good wrestler. So, I mean, that's too bad if his career is over. And I know Bobby Fish isn't even with AEW, but I know Kyle O'Reilly and Roddy Strong, they were known as something, but I can't remember what it was. Anyway, we've got Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff wrestling a masked man.
Mr. Wonderful with the arm drags and the boots.
And it's okay for Wonderful to do arm drags because everything he does is wonderful.
I don't know. He
dropped it. Sorry, I'm watching the Cubs game.
Oh, the Cubs game. I was like, wait, what are you watching? I know the Guardians are playing, or Indians, whatever you want to call them, are playing right now.
Yeah, they're playing the Tigers, right?
Yeah, it's a big series to make the playoffs, basically.
Wow, that was awful.
Did you see that? He just killed Orndorff's back.
Yeah, that's the reason why Orndorff's fucking back was fucked up because of this match. Now he's pissed. Orndorff's like, I'm breaking this fucker's arm.
That really looked like that hurt his back. That's not like that was a lot of weight and pressure on his back bent over. That did not look good.
Yeah, that was really bad. Yeah, if I was Orndorff, I'd be very pissed. And he looks like he is.
Especially a guy that probably weighs close to 300 pounds. He's pissed at him.
I think he literally just grabbed that motherfucker by his nose and threw him out of the ring by his nose. By his nostrils.
Orndorff doesn't get enough credit for being a tough guy.
Fucking Orndorff knocked out Vader wearing a pair of fucking flip-flops.
I know, that's what I mean. Like, people need to put some respect on Orndorff's name. Not only does he look like that and had a body like that in the 80s, like, he was just a badass.
And I think by that point, his left arm had atrophied. So I think his right arm was like twice the size of his left arm because his nerves were all fucked up in it. So he whooped Vader's ass in flip flops with one good arm.
And that was prime Vader.
Yeah, this isn't like WWF 1997 Vader. This is 94 kick your ass Vader in WCW. I guess it was 95, 96, but still. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people say that's the reason why Vader didn't have such a great run when he got to WWE is because his confidence was shot after he got knocked out by Orndorff. I don't think that's really true. I think the things that went on with him and Shawn Michaels kind of derailed anything that he was going to get because once Shawn Michaels said, well, I'm not working with him, that pretty much was fucking signed, sealed, and delivered that he wasn't going to be able to do shit in the company. So,
yeah, once Shawn put down Vader to Vince, you're dead.
Yeah, especially during that time when, Shawn Michaels was a well-known asshole.
I think the same thing happened, they said to Bam Bam, too, back then, too. Like, Shawn didn't, and the Clique did not like Bam Bam.
I've heard that, but I've also heard Kevin Nash say that, like, yeah, we personally didn't like him, but we didn't want to see him go because he could actually wrestle and like he could go. Not, I don't know if that's all fucking bullshit, but that's what he says.
I mean, I could see that from Kevin Nash because Kevin Nash thinks of the business end, but Shawn Michaels at that point in time was not thinking about anything but Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, that is a great point. Yeah. I always find it funny whenever I see a clip of that Kevin Nash podcast and they ask him a question about anyone. He's just like, I never had a problem with Shane McMahon. he never has a problem with anybody. I never had a problem with Ole Anderson. Everybody had a problem with Ole Anderson. Stop that.
Yeah, no one liked that grouchy old bastard.
I don't even think he liked himself.
Oh, a kick to the dick.
Sometimes you got to kick him up.
Oh, this is going to be a good pile driver.
He's going to cripple this man for landing on his back earlier. Oh, yeah, no, that's a pile driver, folks. Oh, he took care of him.
And lean back.
And 1, 2, and 3. And Mr. Wonderful is the winner. Of course he is, because he's wonderful.
Oh, look at these kids.
Fans are excited.
This is so 90s. It's fantastic.
It's very 90s.
The crowd just looks like an early 90s, I don't know, skate park video almost.
I'd like to go back to the 90s. I don't want to go back to the 90s and be a child because that sucked. But I want to go back to the 90s as an adult. You know what I mean? I want to not know people's thoughts and feelings and opinions on everything all the fucking time. I think that might be where we went wrong. Maybe we all don't need to post our opinion all the fucking time. Maybe nobody fucking cares.
Yeah, I think we've over exaggerated, our own power of opinion.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think that's where that's where this whole place went to hell, is when everyone started stating their opinion. When people just used to keep their stupid ass opinions to themselves, or we didn't realize they were so stupid,
Yeah, your stupid opinions didn't leave the dining room table. And then your dad or uncles just said, "You're a dumbass." And then that was the end of it.
Stop doing that. Yeah, and you stop saying shit like that. Yeah. Or you went to school and you said something stupid and somebody punched you in the mouth for it. And you went, "Oh, well, I better not do that anymore."
That's pretty much it. And Billy Jack Haynes did not get punched in the mouth enough.
Well, or too many times, I'm not sure. Billy Jack's had a rough life, I think. I don't know. Yeah, he's still living and he's in prison, as a matter of fact.
You can almost just see the cold, dead eyes. Like, just look in those eyes.
There's nothing behind those.
There's no soul.
No, it's long gone at this point. He's probably all hyped up on Percocet. Brian Blair pushing that UWF merch. Would you wear a B Brian Blair shirt? Maybe
the Orndorff.
Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah, nobody wants a B Brian Blair shirt. Sorry.
Who's the other guy?
I don't know though. I don't even like the Killer Bees. I thought they sucked.
I know you always hated the Killer Bees. Not hated, but you didn't really care for them.
Yeah, I don't hate them, but if there's a Killer Bees match on, I'm not going to go, "Oh boy, yay, this will be fun." Look at this guy. That guy looks like actual Shawn Michaels and not chubby Shawn Michaels.
I didn't get to see him clear enough.
Are the Bushwhackers coming?
Who?
Oh, no, it's Dr. Death.
It's Dr. Death.
Dr. Death, Steve Williams.
Is he coming out? I thought he had boxing gloves on. He just has really humongous hands.
It did look like boxing gloves. And he kind of has like a boxing robe, too. So I guess you could be like, I understand why you would think that is boxing.
He does.
He tried to box
this guy looks like the first jobber, but if you stuck him in the oven, like cooked him for like 30 minutes, it just kind of shrunk him.
Well, I mean, I think he's a little taller than that guy, but he's also a little slimmer, I think. It's like if you stretch that other guy out. He's Dr. Deathing up.
Oh, just an open-handed slap.
No thanks. I don't want to take that. Yeah, Dr. Death has a great crime and sports episode, too.
I didn't know he had any crimes.
Yeah, so nothing like serious, but he got caught with drugs a few times. Yeah,
okay.
At the airport, which they frown upon that if you have drugs at the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
tend
could
to
see
get a
that.
bit upset when you got drugs at there. I don't know from personal experience on this one, but I know from books that I've read they do not like it when they find drugs on you at the airport.
It was pretty hard to do back in the 80s and 90s. Like, you really had to be something stupid.
Yeah, I mean,
Now they check everything.
yeah, forget about it. Yeah, they make you take off your shoes. Like, yeah, okay. What do I? Why? I don't know. I haven't been on a plane in a while. Well, I guess it hasn't been.
Yeah, I mean, they scan everything, go through all it, tear it all apart. Before, you just walk on a plane, basically. You didn't do anything.
Yeah, fuck, man. They didn't even check your ticket. You could just get on.
You're not kidding. You just held up a ticket and walked on. You could have been holding up your receipt from McDonald's for a sausage McMuffin.
Yeah, check that shit. Get on. Go ahead.
All right, seat A3. Go ahead.
Get on. You get on in there. Oh God, is he gonna throw him into the front row? Please don't do it. He'll die. Okay, thank God. I was like, oh, he's gonna kill this man.
He's gonna kill the GM of NXT.
He's like, yeah, the general manager of NXT. He's gonna throw him down to the concrete so hard his eye's gonna grow back straight. Sorry.
Oh man, that's what knocked it crooked. Or Sunny.
Oh God, she's knocked a lot of things crooked. That's for sure.
It's caused a lot of drips in her day.
Oh, good God! In more ways than one, pal. If you know what I mean. That was a nice little sidekick by Dr. Death. Oh, and Insaguri. Dr. Death is a fucking. It's like Owen Hart out here. The fans of the UWF arena are excited. That's not what this is called. I'm just calling.
I like the referee a lot.
What do you like about him? Oh, good God.
Whoa, that really took a heck of a bump.
That was a fucking nice.
The ref just has a nice head of hair.
Okay, yeah, I agree with you there. He does have a good head of hair. He looks like he was in the movie House Party.
I was going to say, he reminds me of Lionel Richie when he goes, hello?
Is it me you're looking for? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could see it. I totally could see Lionel Richie here. I mean, Lionel Richie's a little light-skinned than this fellow, but yeah.
That was the dancing on the ceiling finisher.
I can't believe he kicked out of that. I figured that cross body block from the dock would
finished it.
Get the 3 count, but no. The NXT general manager has some fight in him here. Oh, well, fuck, by 1990, the Rockers would have been back in the WWF by that point, I think, in 1990.
God dang, he almost knocked his junk out of his drawers. He hit it so hard.
Yeah. He knocked his nuts up into his throat is what it did.
Did Dr. Death play in the NFL?
I want to say a little bit, but I don't think he played a lot in the NFL. He definitely played football at Oklahoma. He played football and wrestled at Oklahoma. It was funny in the Crime and Sports episode that there was a guy who played with him at Oklahoma, and he said that he was in the lunchroom one day with some incoming guys, like high school guys that they thought might want to come to Oklahoma, right? And so they go in there, they see Dr. Death in there, and they ask, the guy who's showing them around, is that guy a senior? And he says, yeah, he's the senior. And they said, oh, good, because we had all just decided that if he was going to be here next year, we weren't coming. Yeah.
I mean, he has an intimidating look.
He's all man. He never even lost his hair like these fucking hair club for men guys.
No, I bet Dr. Death still has a good head of hair.
Well, he's dead, but yeah.
So it's still good.
It's still good. You're right. It's
still a good head of hair.
When you're right. I heard that Dr. Death started to get a bald spot, but then he gave his bald spot a glare, and his hair immediately grew back.
I mean, Dr. Death starts deathing up when he dies.
You know what? I think he's even stronger after death. I didn't think of that. You're right.
Exactly. He's the doctor at this point. He got a doctorate after dying.
I guess you're right. I shouldn't question you. What is this? A beautiful look at the shoreline?
I don't know. Eaton's Neck. Is that about Bobby Eaton?
Yeah, it's Bobby Eaton's Neck, Long Island. It's named after his neck.
The Bank
of Long Island. Oh, I love this hockey commercial.
Oh yeah, are we getting the Islanders? Oh, North Stars.
The Minnesota North Stars and the New Jersey Devils. And then the Devils and the Flyer. This must be come from a New Jersey station or something.
Yeah, because they were just doing Long Island advertisements for traveling from Jersey to Long Island. That makes sense.
Yeah. The North Stars. I like that name, the Minnesota North Stars. It's better than Minnesota Wild.
You know who has the worst hockey jersey to me is the Coyotes.
Yeah, they actually don't even exist anymore. They're not. They're now the Utah Hockey Club is what they're called now. They moved. Yeah, they moved to Utah. Yeah, those jerseys were fucking god awful. You're right.
What's your favorite hockey jersey? I mean, you can't say the Blackhawks.
I was gonna say, come on, man.
I'm not Blackhawks have a bad jersey, but you can't pick them.
That's a hard one, man. I would say the San Jose Sharks, just because that was like an iconic logo when I was a kid, and like everybody had that starter jacket. So yeah, I would say the San Jose Sharks. Yeah,
that '90s San Jose Sharks starter jacket was awesome. See, I like an odd one. I like the Jets.
Oh, the Winnipeg Jets. Yeah, that's a good logo too. Yeah,
they've got a good jersey and a good logo.
Yeah, with the white and the blue. Yeah, that is some good stuff. Yeah. I can tell you my least favorite jerseys are the St. Louis Blues and the Detroit Red Wings, the Nashville Predators. Ugh. All terrible, just like David San Martino.
The Tampa Bay Lightning's pretty stupid too.
Yeah.
They had cool colors, I guess, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely wouldn't. I wouldn't wear any hockey jersey besides the Blackhawks one, but I certainly wouldn't wear a Lightning one. All right, we got David San Martino taking on David Johnson. That's the name I just gave him. It's a pretty good generic name.
I feel like we should fast forward this match, or we're going to be stuck in this thing for 30 minutes.
I fucking sure hope not. How much of the show we got left? Oh, God, you're right. You know what?
It's probably a 30-minute match. Oh, no, it's over already.
Fuck you, David San Martino. We're out of here. So now we got Dan Spivey dressed like a fucking hippie for some reason.
Wow, what is that all about? He was at the bar with Captain Lou.
He's in the captain's corner. We don't want to watch this either.
Not unless I can hear Captain Lou sounding drunk.
Well, he probably sounds like this. Hi, it's Captain Lou, and I had a lot of vodka today. What did you do? Sorry, he doesn't sound like that.
I made a 5-gallon barrel of sangria this weekend.
Yeah,
it was something. Oh no, that was the previous weekend. I take it back.
Well, you made it at some point.
Yeah,
we're old, Mayor. All our weekends run together. All right, we got Dan Spivey versus the guy who we thought was Kane last week. I'm pretty sure the same guy.
Why does everyone look like either a fat or taller or skinnier version of beautiful Bobby Eaton?
It's really weird, right? It's like they cloned Bobby Eaton, but they couldn't quite get the formula right. You know what I mean?
They either made him tall, fatter, or skinnier.
Yeah, one of those.
This is tall Bobby Eaton.
Yeah, it's very strange stuff here. It's like they tried to clone Bobby Eaton, but somehow a bunch of fucking Herb Abrams cocaine got into the machine too, and this is what it spit out. Cocaine, tall Bobby Eaton. Not good. Not good.
So many similarities between Herb and TK.
Okay, so sidebar here because I got the Cubs game on while I'm watching this, and they're showing a preview for the Savannah Bananas, and they show this shit on TV, but how many times can you watch guys screw around and dance and be weird, play baseball, and I could see doing it once, but do people watch that every weekend? It's fucking weird to me.
I heard they projected that the team is worth $500 million right now, and I don't get it.
I fucking get it. I don't. There's a lot in the world I don't get, so I don't know. I don't know. I get it. If you were there, I'm sure it's fun. I'm sure it's fun to do once. But I'm gonna get season tickets, and then I'd be like, eventually, I'd be like, why are they still dancing? Why are we playing baseball? You know what I mean? That's what I would be doing. But then I'm an old man, so.
If the tickets are reasonably priced and you can take your kids to a game and have fun, I get that.
They sing Taylor Swift songs there, so I'm a
There you
fan of
go.
that. I'm a fan of that.
Do they shake it off?
They probably do. I'm not sure. I've only seen clips of this. And now I think with the help of Dan Spivey, I think he tripped B. Brian Blair, maybe threw some more water on him, sprayed him with some wasp spray. I'm not sure. But the Undertaker, the other brother of Kane, the Undertaker that died in the fire that nobody cared about, has got the upper hand here.
Boom.
See, now you like that last referee. I like this referee because he's got a thick little body that I like.
He's built like Mario.
He looks he reminds me of my grandmother a little bit, and that's why I like him.
Your grandmother?
Yeah, a little bit. Kinda. He's shaped like her.
Does he make fresh baked cookies and not carry around like a watering can?
I think he does, yeah. But it's chocolate cake.
When I think of my grandma, I think of a lady that made fresh baked cookies and always carried around a watering can to water plants.
Yeah, my grandma always made chocolate cake.
Ooh, chocolate.
And I used to think it was like a homemade recipe. Nah, that shit was out of the box.
Man, you don't give up Granny's secrets like that.
She's the one who broke it to me, not me.
Did I tell you my
Grandma, you're gonna have to give me your fucking chocolate cake recipe. I didn't say fucking, obviously, because I wouldn't say it to my grandma. And she said, it's just Duncan Hines. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say we had a family reunion down in like Amish country. Ooh. Not in the Baja, but in the Amish country. Because on my mom's side of the family, she has like several relatives that are Mennonite or Amish.
Well, that's fun.
So down in the Amish country, they don't know any fast food. They didn't know anything back then. So she would go to Kentucky Fried Chicken, buy like a bucket of chicken, and then throw it in her own dish and cover it in aluminum foil and tell everyone at the family reunion that she made it.
Oh, I like the way your mom works. That's good.
And they had no idea. And they used to always ask my mom for the recipe and thought it was so good.
Well, it's 11 secret herbs.
And they had no idea because they're all Mennonite. They didn't ever leave, Kidron, which is Amish country in Ohio.
So, B. Brian Blair here won with the sharpshooter that he's calling the stinger sting. Now he just got clotheslined by Dan Spivey. That wasn't a very good clothesline. He could have done better. Or maybe Brian didn't sell it right, but that wasn't very good. Huge money feud here between Dan Spivey and B. Brian Blair. Would you buy tickets to see that?
Maybe just to see the two mullets wrestle each other.
That's a great point. Yeah, I probably would too because it's probably much cheaper than wrestling tickets.
I would pay if it was a hair versus hair match.
Oh yeah,
that's the money right there.
Yeah, I like that too.
Are the Cubs playing right now?
Yeah, they're playing the Mets. They were winning, but fucking then the Mets hit fucking a 4-run homer, and now a 3-run homer, and now it's tied 6-6. The Cubs already clinched the playoffs, so it doesn't matter. But
I saw the Guardians won.
Well, now it's 7-6. All right, so your favorite referee's back. Colonel De Beers is here. Colonel De Beers likes to drink lots of beers because his name is actually him, and he's from West Virginia. I don't know. That's not true. I don't think. I made that part up. The fans are not happy. They're like, fuck South Africa. I didn't say it. These fans said it. I don't have any feelings, negative or positive, about South Africa. Never been there. Never studied it.
So how would you feel about a repeat of the Cubs versus Guardians
in the World Series?
Yeah.
If it means the Cubs are in the World Series, man, sign me up. I don't really think the Cubs have enough pitching to get to the World Series this year, but I guess we'll see.
I just want to. I need to see the Guardians beat the Yankees. They've eliminated us 3 times in the last 4 years. The Yankees have eliminated us from the playoffs.
And just generally fuck the Yankees. And so, because Colonel De Beers is a South African separatist, he is apparently refusing to have an African American referee. Is what I believe what's happening here.
Whoa! And the African Americans in the crowd were going livid. If you could not see them, they were not happy about this.
No, people were losing their shit. So, I mean, I'm just assuming that that's what's happening because he got rid of the African American guy and brought in the white guy. So I can only assume. And I remember back in the AWA, some of the stuff I would watch, he would be like, "I don't wrestle people like that." He said it. I didn't say it. Oh, this is a big match. It's Billy Jack Haynes versus Colonel De Beers.
Billy Jack looks like he's on drugs right now. He's moving off.
I bet he is.
Was he a guy that took downers?
I mean,
so he was on the Somas.
Yeah. He was on the Somas and all that shit. Yeah. I mean, I guess the way him and Chris Benoit knew each other is that Chris Benoit would sell him pills like Oxys or something like that for like $1 a pill or something like that. And that's why him and Benoit would talk to each other, because Benoit would help him out and sell him drugs. I mean, that's what Billy Jack says, not me. That's what he said.
And you can't reach Benoit for affirmation.
Yeah, Benoit cannot be found to comment nor speculate. So, so Billy Jack's talking here. He's like, "Look here, I know how to choke someone to death. I've done it. I mean, no, I have not done it. I didn't do it. It wasn't me."
Did Billy Jack kill his girlfriend? Is that what happened?
He killed his wife. Yeah.
A wife. Okay.
Yeah. Apparently, unless it was Vince McMahon, because he says Vince McMahon killed Chris Benoit's family, so maybe it was Vince. I don't know.
I think Vince is guilty of a lot of things, but those things he's probably innocent on.
Probably, he probably didn't do those. He did not allegedly not do those.
There's a lot of stuff Vince is probably guilty of that are felonious.
Right, but killing Chris Benoit's family probably ain't one of them. I don't think.
No. I think he's safe there.
I don't think. I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there. Thank God, because that would have been awkward to be a part of.
I wasn't even there.
I wasn't even fucking there. I haven't said that in a while. I wasn't even fucking there.
Yeah, I think they live in Georgia and he was in Connecticut at the time, so he's probably safe.
Well, they had like a pay-per-view that night in like Texas or something like that, so he couldn't have been. Or the other rumor that I heard that people thought it was Kevin Sullivan. Kevin Sullivan is a member of a satanic cult, and he waited all these years to get his revenge on Chris Benoit and Nancy, and he's the reason what happened. Which, again, those are not my words. I heard that somewhere else. I don't believe that at all.
I've heard that from a lot of sources that actually believe that to be true.
Yeah, but the only sources they have is fucking crazy people on YouTube that fucking wear tinfoil hats.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's by sources. That's what I mean.
Think Tylenol gives you fucking autism.
Wait,
fucking
Tylenol
God,
gives you autism?
You didn't? Oh no, you didn't hear that one? No, it doesn't give you autism, but that's what they're saying. They're saying that Tylenol is what gives people autism, even though that's fucking ridiculous.
I mean, you take enough of it, you might have liver failure, but I don't think autism is part of it.
So my sister has taken Tylenol every day for the last 20 years. And she's got a lot of problems, but autism ain't one of them.
Yeah, I don't think it has that.
Speaking of my sister, she hasn't called me tonight. I better make sure something. Make sure she's okay.
Is she wishing Tyler a happy birthday also, or whoever it was?
She better not fucking beat. I'm going to fucking, never mind. I'm not going to say what I'm going to do. So never mind. I'm not going to really do anything. There's things I'd like to do.
But I won't do that.
I won't tell you happy birthday because fuck your birthday. Everybody out there listening right now, if you got a birthday, I just want to say, fuck your birthday.
And
I mean that.
Unless it's the nice referee that got thrown out of there for just being a black man.
Yeah, then we love his birthday. Happy birthday to that guy.
If your birthday's September 23rd, referee, we wish you a happy birthday.
September? I was like, why September 23rd? Because that's today, motherfucker.
Yeah. Ooh, Colonel Beers has his eye patch off of him.
Uh-oh. He can't see. He can't see. That's why he wears an eye patch.
Does he know? Does Billy Jack know all he had to do to defeat Colonel De Beers is just put his hand over his other eye?
That's a great point. He wouldn't be able to see shit, would he?
No, I think that would be a good strategy.
Maybe if Billy Jack hadn't taken all those Oxycontins, he would remember it.
He is summoned out of his mind. He is moving around like a slug.
He is, yeah, he's pretty slow out there. Oh, and a stomp by Colonel De Beers. How much longer is this going? And now we're going to move forward in the action.
We're hitting a time machine on Colonel De Beers.
Now we're going to move further ahead of the action. You can't pin him. His foot's under the rope. Billy Jack, you high motherfucker.
He's
rolled him all the way up.
Oh, man. Billy Jack's they're kicking in now.
Oh, God. Yeah, Billy Jack's fucked up.
Go home. And Billy Jack's confused by it.
He did not hit anything on Colonel De Beers with that drop kick. That shit did not land.
No, he missed. Well, he kicked the middle Colonel De Beers, but the one on the left and the one on the right.
Yeah, he missed those two. Yeah,
he missed those two.
I wouldn't feel good about this. Okay, he actually got him up for the suplex. I didn't think he would, but he did. Is this going to be it? 1, 2. Nope. Colonel De Beers will not be stopped.
Come on.
Did he lose his eye patch?
Yeah, I think he did.
He doesn't have his eye patch anymore. Well, that's gonna break kayfabe because I don't think he really needs that. Oh, he's doing the go bump. Well, that was fucking great.
We're gonna get a double count out.
I sure hope so. Colonel De Beers looks gassed. Wow, what a baseball slide.
Oh my God. This is atrocious. It's getting worse.
It's really bad. Yeah, get back out of here. What are you doing?
It's going to be a double count out. I'm calling it. It's got to be.
I hope the referee counts faster. Count faster, referee, please. That was awful.
Dude, I've counted to 20.
Maybe it's a 20. Maybe it's a 20 count, like in New Japan. I don't know. It's got to be a count out by now, right? They've been outside the ring for like 20 minutes.
It's been long enough.
Yeah, the announcer's in the ring announcing that it ended in a double count out. These guys are going to keep fighting. No, Lord bless us.
I knew it was happening.
Yeah, the mayor's got his finger on the pulse. He knew it was going to go down in the UWF in 1990. So there we have it. More UWF for me and the mayor of Canton. Another episode of AWIPOD in the can. But let's do the plugs before we get out of here. Make sure you check out our buddies Rob and Dan over at the UTT Unbooking the Territory podcast. They do the first and last of wrestling as well as the host of other fun things like the life and times of Tank Abbott, Unbooking the Tankatory, and Unstacking the Datatory. Just look them up. It's the Unbooking the Territory podcast. And, of course, check out the Doctor Who podcast with Danny Inside. That is on SJP World Media. And, of course, check out our buddies DC and Doc on DDT Wrestling. Mayor of Canton, what have you got for me?
Man, I would like to – well, I'll get around to plugging our other good buddy. I'll just go right to it. Okay. I'll give a plug to our good friend, Mr. Thomas Bryce. You can find him at Thomas Bryce 2017, Thomas Bryce 2020. And even if you'd like to push that HTTP www.sportswireradio.org, you can find him there too. So check him out. He's a good friend of ours that likes to, do promotional work. Yeah, he has fantastic chops. Absolutely. And a great head of hair for that matter. And he's great for the wrestling business and helps out a lot of independent shows and other podcasts along those. And that's pretty much it. Oh, the other thing I'd like to say before I forget, JBL was asked about his top 5 favorite international moments in wrestling history. And one of them was Big Daddy versus Haystacks Calhoun.
Oh, wow.
I know you can find information about that somewhere.
And, you can find out all about that on the Unbooking the Territory podcast, as a matter of fact.
There you go. So if you like to listen about JBL's number 5 greatest international wrestling match of all time, you can find it there. And that was a back end into that plug, and that's it.
I was actually that was nice. You tied all that together. I don't know how you were going to do it, but you did. That was good. Nice work.
Yeah. So they pay me the big ones for.
Even though we don't pay anything. And that's it this week for AWIPOD. The only thing left to do is for the mayor to say goodbye.
Goodbye.